Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session. This weekend's night race will definitely be a challenge for some of the drivers, as not all of them have driven under lights before, so they'll need to quickly adapt to the conditions.
They will have already acclimatised and configured their normal race weekend routine to a night schedule, but I can't wait to see which driver gets up to speed the quickest in these conditions.
It's still taking some getting used to, seeing Sebastian Vettel in the red of Ferrari this season.
After so many years racing in the Red Bull colours, it's going to take a while to adjust to Seb in that Ferrari. They'll be hoping he can add to his 4 world titles with them and bring back some glory days to Maranello.
Hello guys, and welcome to round 4 of our career mode as Kimi Räikkönen. We're in practice right now, going through the second sector, going through this left-right, or left-right chicane. We got on the curb there and just lost the back end. Lucky we didn't spin out too violently to ruin the tyres, but we're going to look at another replay of the cinematic view. As we're just coming on the curb, the tyre just let go. I'm lucky not hit the wall, so that's a nice view there. But move on to qualifying now, so we're in P6 of practice, but qualifying, put on the option tyres, reload fuel, let's do it.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. Before the cars take to the track to start qualifying, who are you expecting to have a good session today?
Well, I certainly think Sebastian will be strong here. He really loves this circuit, and as long as he has the car performance, you can expect him to be right up there challenging for pole.
As we're on a one and only qualifying lap, so I'm going to leave you with the engine sounds and I'll see you after that lap.
Been a mighty qualifying performance from Mercedes today, with both cars on the front row for the race tomorrow.
They'll be very pleased with that result and will be confident going into the race that one of their drivers will be able to go on and claim the win.
Hello and welcome from the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir, where the drivers are down on the grid going through the last checks with their engineers before we can get underway. We knew this was a track that suited the Mercedes well, but no one would have expected that Lewis Hamilton would have created such a gap to his rivals in qualifying. If he stays out of trouble and the car continues to perform, well, victory should surely be a formality.
It's certainly better for a driver to be out in front, as they're able to drive without having to contend with the dirty air and overheating caused by being sat behind another car.
Hoping to repeat his winning performance from the last Grand Prix will be Nico Rosberg. The German stormed home to a great victory, and he'll be looking for more of the same today.
Before his move to Mercedes, Nico Rosberg was always a driver that had a lot of potential. He left Williams because he wanted to drive a car capable of winning Grand Prix, and now he's got that, he's proven he's one of the best drivers out there.
As we're on the grid now, waiting for the lights to go out, as we can choose what tyre we can go on, but we're going to go on the options now. So 2-stop for the race, the team suggested option prime, but we've got a cinematic view of the start now. Lots of smoke as we get a horrible start, as our teammate is side by side with us now, as there's a Lotus coming right down our inside, and now we're going to go side by side with the Lotus. The Lotus is spun, and he's going to hold the other cars up as we get back into the other places. But here's a replay now of the Lotus. Yeah, he went for a gap that wasn't there, so I don't think that was my fault. He just went for a gap that wasn't there, and he has to wait until all the cars have gone by, so he's down to last place. As we're coming on to end of lap 1 now, Rosberg is right behind us in that Mercedes powered unit, and he's going to fly past us without even DRS, and he's going to switch to his view. He's going down the inside, and oh my god, he spun out. I think that was our fault, but I don't know what actually happened. I didn't actually know he spun out until like now. So yeah, a bit of miscommunication with me and Rosberg there, as we're in P2 right now, so that's the greatest start we ever made, I think, in this career mode. Sorry about that. As Massa now in that Mercedes powered unit, he hopefully doesn't go past us, but we actually are going to lock up now, double lock up. We don't really want to lock up anymore to severe tyre wear later in the stint, as we lost 2 places now. That wasn't the best, but I'd rather have lost 2 places than a double lock up. And now we're in coming on to lap 7 now. We're just struggling with the car now. The tyres are going off. We've got heavy fuel because we're trying to save it for the end of the race. Now Bottas now probably on fresher tyres now because he's been saving a lot of tyres. But we're going to go around the outside of him again, and he had to back out of that because there was no room. But can he get us on the straight? No, he can't. As we go into turn 1 now, Bottas, and I think that is a Red Bull behind us as well. But we're just losing the back end all over the place. Yeah, that is Ricciardo's. We hit Bottas now on his left rear, but we're going to go around the outside of Bottas now. We lost the back end, and we've lost 2 places in the space of a corner there. So can we get around back of Ricciardo? Yes, we can. Great pass from us there. As we're going to try and go up, Bottas is inside. We lock up and we hit him, but we're just going to let him go because we have no grip on these tyres now. As Ricciardo's going to look to get us, and we're just locking up all over the place now. We need to stop that to not get a puncture or something in this race. And the tyre wear is kind of high around this track. So as we're just pushing so hard, the tyres are just not letting us what we want to do around this track, as we went really wide there. And Ricciardo is really pushing now. He's trying to get us, but we're just losing the back end every corner, even on the exit of corners. Now Ricciardo's got more momentum out of that corner, he had a better exit, and he's going to try and go on the outside, but he's taken us out, and we have lost our front wing, and we've got a warning for that. I'm not sure what Ricciardo was thinking, but we've lost our front wing. I think he has too, but we're going to come in for some new fresh tyres and a new nose cone front wing. So the top stop took 7 seconds, not the greatest pit stop for Ferrari, but Kimi Räikkönen, we're coming around this corner now, we're on cold tyres, and we just lost the back end. We've lost the back end, we've hit the wall, and that is our race over. We couldn't control the rate, we couldn't control the car, and that's our race over. So a brilliant qualifying comes to a saddened end in this race, as we couldn't get a podium.
On days like today, he's just unbeatable in that Mercedes.
They have been working really hard, and today they got their reward. Superb work from both the team and its driver.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Bye.